Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're well. I'm going to be doing the weekly reading for the Divine Masculines. It's going to be from February the 8th to February the 12th, 2021, and then I'll do a weekend one as well to see what's going on over the weekend. This week is going to be quite powerful because we have a new moon, really coming up to a new moon, and it's Valentine's Day. It just feels really intense, the energy this week, so I'm really interested to see what's going on with the Divine Masculines. I hope you guys are coping. Like I said, the energies are really intense. And I think the Divine Feminines and the Divine Masculines are wrapping things up at the moment and really going over things and experiencing things, you know, the doubt and the fear and stuff within us that's maybe uncomfortable, but we're having to really feel it and release it at the moment. So I hope you guys are coping, because the energy is like, the only way I can explain it is it's it's disgusting energy, it's toxic, and it's just uncomfortable because everything's just been really highlighted within you. You could be feeling really afraid about everything and feeling anxious about everything, so just hang in there and know that it will pass. It's just having to really clear up things that no longer serve you. You know, we're ending a cycle, ready for this new cycle, so and this new beginnings, fresh start, this new adventure. So I'm going to get started with the Archangel Oracle cards for the Divine Masculines. So let's see what they're going to be experiencing this week. What's going to be happening for the Divine Masculines during this week of February the 8th to the 12th, 2021. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Align with My Soul. My name is Zoe, and thank you to all of you for your love and support that you share with me. I'm so very, very grateful. My readings are timeless as well, so it doesn't matter when you've tapped on the video. If the message resonates, it means it's for you. And I use the labels Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand. Please don't be offended by it. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. I realise it's just energy. And if you'd like a private reading, just email me. It's in the description box down below if you want a clearer message for your unique twin flame journey. Just email me, and I'll get back to you and book you in. Right, let's get on with this reading. What do we need to know this week for the Divine Masculines? What they're going to be experiencing, how they're going to be feeling during the week of February the 8th to the 12th. Nice clear message. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading. Let's see what's going to come out. Relationship harmony. That's a good card to start the reading. I didn't expect that. So they're feeling more, they're having more, you know, they're having a better relationship with themselves, most importantly. That's what I like to say, and that brings relationship harmony. You know, every relationship in their life, it brings, you know, this balance and this harmony feeling. So, and it's Archangel Raphael. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Yeah. So as I said, Divine Masculines, you know, they're feeling better towards themselves, and things like the conflict and the chaos that goes on in their heads sometimes about how they're feeling about themselves, about this relationship, about things and situations around them. They are clearing this week and having, you know, so they can experience this relationship harmony with themselves. They can feel better about themselves, have this freedom, this inner peace, and this was going to cause, you know, your relationship with your Divine Masculine to have more peace and balance and this harmony and this harmony. So that's really amazing. I'm not going to get the guidebook for that because I think I've covered that. I'm going to go to the Archangel Animal Oracle deck to see what else is going to come out. I think I'm just going to go through my the whole lot of my oracle decks and see what comes out for this reading, because it's a weekly one. So that is really good. They're gonna, you know, they're feeling better within themselves. They're having a better relationship with themselves, which causes everything outside of themselves and relationships around them having better relationships with everybody, because they're having a better relationship with themselves. This relationship harmony is just the most important thing, is that they're having this peace within themselves, a better feeling within themselves, believing in themselves, which is gonna, you know, help your relationship with your divine masculine, because they need to feel better within themselves, which is going to cause relationship harmony with you. And the angels and God are helping and guiding your divine masculine to achieve this week. Right, what else do we need to know this week? February the 8th to the 12th, 2021. What's going on with the divine masculines? How they're going to be feeling, what they're going to be experiencing. Horse. Care for others and let them be free. Yeah, this represents freedom, the horse. So this is what I just said just a minute ago. How amazing is that? That having this relationship harmony with them within themselves is going to cause so much freedom, which is going to benefit everybody around your divine masculine, and obviously you. They're going to feel free, and they're going to want to be more caring. They're going to want to care for others in a completely different way, because they have this inner peace, because the ego, you know, the mind isn't taking over and causing all this toxicity and negativity. So they're releasing this week. So let's see what the number is 66, which is amazing. I love 66. Peace and harmony. And we have harmony here. So how amazing. Last week's reading was very emotional for the weekly, you know, reading for the divine masculines, and so very powerful. And this one is beautiful as well. So this is all good, guys. Right, let's see what it says in the guidebook. Horses incarnate from Lucky May, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and these elegant, refined and magnificent creatures are all fifth dimensional. Their sole contract is to serve humanity, while in return we agree to look after them, honour them and let them be free. These beautiful animals have huge heart centres, and there has always been a strong bond of love between them and humans. They are great healers and have special closeness with children. They are linked with Angel Mary, who pours the divine healing light through them. Recently, when enough people raised their frequency, Archangel Christiel entered this universe through the cross-shaped stargate in Lyra, and poured divine feminine light through the moon into the casual chakras of all. It affected everyone, but particularly the sensitive, refined, high-frequency horses, and it reactivated their higher mission, which is to bring Earth into divine perfect balance. The guidance to this card is, this card calls you to expand your heart centre and focus on your noble qualities and aspirations. You are reminded that in order to honour others and let them be free, you must first respect yourself and set yourself free. Yes. So tune in to the great universal Angel Mary and let her wonderful healing divine feminine light bathe you and dissolve the old. Then take decisions that chime with you and light you up. Visualise the full moon, or look at it if you can. Be aware of Archangel Christiel's shimmering milky white light extending to your third eye, and a magnificent pure white unicorn walking along to the light to touch. This will start to activate your own personal great soul qualities. Watch your higher path unfold. What a beautiful card. So divine masculines are setting themselves free this week. They're setting themselves free. They're going to experience this freedom. They're not allowing the old to take over them anymore. They're allowing the new to come in, which is going to cause them freedom. They are feeling, they're connecting to this higher vibrational frequency. They're allowing this low vibrational energy just to dissolve and just go. They're prepared to do this now, and this freedom is going to help your Divine Masculine so much that they're going to be experiencing this week. Just realising, just having this relationship with themselves, and this is the most important thing, is them having a relationship with themselves to feel better about themselves. And they're doing this so much more now. In the readings recently, it's just, this is what's coming up all the time, that they're having a better relationship with themselves, which is, you know, they're going to be able to share this pure unconditional love with others when they're feeling better about themselves. They're seeing things through the eyes of love, because they're allowing themselves to be free. From free, they're realising they're controlling the ego and the higher self. They're balancing things, and balance came out again in the guidebook. So and the horses are just a beautiful animal, so that's amazing. They are going to be feeling this freedom. They're doing their work, guys. They're committed, and this freedom is just gonna, you know, their relationship harmony. They're experiencing this relationship harmony with themselves, which is causing them to have this harmonious relationship with you and this balance with you. So I'm going to go to the Moonology deck next. For some reason I'm feeling very nervous and anxious doing this reading today. Isn't it funny how the energies affect you? Sometimes when I do the readings I'm very powerful and I have a lot to say, but I just feel very quiet and nervous today for some reason. Right, what else do we need to know for the Divine Masculines this week of February the 8th to the 12th? 2021. What they're going to be experiencing, how they're going to be feeling this week. So far it's all looking good, guys. Let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling, if you're feeling similar to me, where you're feeling anxious and you're really feeling this low vibrational energy, or you're having to really shift and work hard to release stuff that's not serving you anymore, and you're really feeling it, really feeling this disgusting energy. And for me personally, it's about how I feel about myself, so it's something I've really got to work through. So let me know if you're feeling the same. Right, what else is going to come out this week, February the 8th to the 12th, 2021. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So Divine Masculines are contemplating as well. They're using this week to think about things, maybe meditate, and this is a good time for them just to sit back and go through things, prepare, really, you know, work, you know, for them to feel this freedom and stuff. It takes time and it takes, you know, effort to actually take the time to, you know, sit quietly, do meditation, maybe spend time in nature. But they need to, you know, if you're frustrated because you haven't heard from your Divine Masculine and it seems silent, it's because they are doing their work and they're working through things, and they're using this time to just look at things and from a different perspective as well. They've got all this fresh knowledge and this understanding, this great understanding of this relationship, so they are using this time to contemplate and look at things different and how they want to come towards you, how they want to approach you, and like meditating. Meditation doesn't mean, you know, necessarily that you've got to sit on the floor, cross your legs. It's about doing things that they, you know, they feel that they love, or, you know, going into nature, whatever they find that's peaceful and quiet, where they really can connect with themselves, where they find that inner peace. So let's have a look. So it's new moon in Pisces. And it's 64, which is 6 and 4 is 10, which is completion, end of a cycle. That's really positive. You know, the Divine Masculines are really getting positive messages all the time, these readings. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soul relationships and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your heads in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Yeah, they're going to use this time to meditate and contemplate, because they're going to make this their dreams come true. They want to make this their dreams come true, and the confusion and the disappointment or what they've experienced before, they're allowing this to go. They're allowing this to go, and they're changing their perception to expect for the best, not expecting for the worst. You know, they're changing their view on this. They're listening to what their soul wants. They're opening their heart to manifest what they're wanting. They're wanting this romance. They're wanting this soul relationship with you. And this is a good time this week to let this go. They're wrapping this up of the old, like I've said before in the reading, and they're letting go of the old and allowing the new way to come in. They're not allowing the confusion and the disappointment they expect, they usually expect to happen. They're not they're not allowing that to take over their life anymore. They're allowing their dreams and this romance, the passion, this soul relationship to take place now. They're working towards this and not allowing the head, being in their heads, listening to the ego to take over. They're actually going through a process of going with the flow, allowing this to happen, manifesting their dreams. They have the ability, they realise they have that ability within them now, because they found their inner strength, their inner courage. They've been experiencing this so much because of the transformation, this rebirth they've had. They're looking at things differently, because they feel different about themselves. They're finding inner peace. So they're using this time this week to really correct it, really not let this go about this confusion and expecting for the worst. They're expecting their dreams to come true now. They're changing this. So that is amazing. These cards are just amazing again this week. Really, they are. So beautiful. Such a beautiful energy the Divine Masculines are in at the moment, because they have done their work. And I hope you understand that, and you understand what I'm saying, and I hope you've got them into a place where you do have that greater understanding of this journey. Even if you can't see what's going on in the 3D, you need to see beyond that. You need to see through the illusions, the feelings that you have. You have to just put them aside. And this week, I think the Divine Feminines have got to work really hard to put that into practice. You really have got to put this into practice this week, to be calm, understanding, get yourself to that higher place, to connect with your higher power, and not listen to the ego. See past the triggers, be aware of it, accept it, and just be. So I would suggest you doing lots of things, spending time in nature, doing things that you love, rest, to try and help yourself this week. Right, I'm using the power of love next for the Divine Masculines. This is a beautiful deck, lots of beautiful colours. So what else is going to be going on with the Divine Masculines during this week, February the 8th to the 12th, 2021? It does annoy me when that does keep falling down. Sorry guys, I hope you can see the cards. Right. Let's see. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space. Yeah, so they're releasing the past. Like I said, they're releasing this old way of thinking, old way of looking at things, old perceptions. And they're bringing in this new, because they're able to do this because they're in their heart space. Their heart chakra has been cracked open. And the divine masculines are exploding with this love for you, and they really do want to show you. They really do want to show you, because they're letting the past go, and they're really wrapping this up this week. They're allowing this to happen. They're releasing the past because it no longer serves them, and just being more in the present, you know, by meditation, contemplation, you know. So that's really amazing. They need to release the past, and they know how important it is of how things were aren't how things are right now, and how you are, what energy you're in right now, this moment, that what you're in and what you're feeling right now creates the next moment, which is, you know, they realise how powerful that is. And this is amazing to, you know, because for so long the divine masculines have felt so stark and stagnant, you know, in their situation, and which is just blocking the energy, just blocking the flow of life, you know, and stopping this brand new start, new beginnings, new adventures. It's just been putting it on hold for such a long time, and now, because of this release of the past, everything's flowing so much better for the divine masculines. They're experiencing and connecting to this higher vibration frequency. They're not allowing the lower vibration to take over. Their minds aren't taking over. They've got this balance within them because their heart is so open to the, you know, they're so full of love and for you. So that's amazing. I'm going to get the next card I'm going to use is the Wisdom of the Oracle. I think what I'll do is I'll put this card down here so you can see that relationship harmony. And in this deck there's a relationship message. So I get really excited about this deck, and I know you guys will as well, because it's the ego kicking off, isn't it? And that one flew out, so I'm actually going to take that, guys. It just flew out. Deep knowing. They have this deep knowing. They have this deep knowing. And in this card you can see there's the full moon, the sun, and we have stars and this beautiful owl. The owl is wisdom, isn't it? They have this wisdom of this deep knowing. They have this deep knowing, and they're not denying this anymore. They're not denying how they're feeling. They're accepting this love that they're feeling. They're accepting this love that you feel for them as well. They're just accepting the situation. It is what it is, and they know they can't change it. And they have this deep knowing that, you know, this is so different. This is so powerful. This is meant to be. You're meant to be, you know, be in each other's life. They have this understanding of this now. So deep knowing. Let's see what the number is. 4 and 3 is 7, which is a very spiritual number. You're on the right path. Let's 43. That's amazing, guys, isn't it? My reading's always so beautiful, so uplifting. This is why I like to use oracle cards as well, guys. I don't use tarot because I always think that tarot cards are really dramatic and it can be like, oh, you know, this is, you know, like when you get the swords and when you get the tower moments, and you know, it can put a lot of fear into people. So I like to use oracle cards because I just think it's a much clearer message and much more gentle, beautiful message, you know, just a nicer message, even when it's saying about divine masculines doing their work and they're having to do this and having to do that. It's just a nicer way of doing it, I think, instead of it being so dramatic. So, okay, the essential meaning of this card is intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. Yeah, they're listening to their intuition. They're allowing themselves to be free from all of this chaos and conflict and confusion, what they've experienced, they've got the ability to listen and go within, to trust themselves. They're feeling better about themselves. They know that their self-worth, which is causing this freedom. That's why we've got the horse. They're able to meditate now, sit quietly. They know how to go within and to connect with themselves and think about how they want to do things in their life, because they have a new perception. They're free from the past, because they're in their heart space, and they have this deep knowing, which is trusting their intuition. Okay, the oracle message is intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of a human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You are now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Yeah, they're trusting themselves because they have this consciousness, because of this transformation that they've had. They're trusting in the higher power. They're trusting, they understand all this now, which is causing them to have so much more freedom. And in this story, in your twin flame journey, in your twin flame relationship with your divine masculine, it's never in what we call straightforward. In the 3D, there's always some kind of complication or difficulty, which we used to perceive, in the 3D, but because we have this greater understanding of this journey, we know that they're just illusions and they're just blocks that we create ourselves. But the divine masculines are realising this now. They're realising that all of the things, the complications and the blocks and things that's kept you separated for so long, they're all illusions, and they're not listening to that anymore. They're seeing through this, because they have connected to the higher power, and because they're connected to themselves. They're trusting their deep knowing, and they're not allowing this to take over anymore. And like I said, the complications could be religion, different countries, languages, age gaps, so many things, marriages, children. Where we think, we just think that there's no solution to this, because it's just so, and it doesn't make sense in the 3D. And you're trying to fit into what the 3D is telling you, what society is telling you, and what you're learning on this journey is, we're changing the templates on this twin flame journey. Love is love, and it doesn't matter about age, race, religion, countries, language. It's just about love. This beautiful, sacred, unconditional, pure love that you feel, and that is okay. It doesn't matter about all of those other things. Love is love. So that's what the divine masculines know now. They have this deep knowing, and they're not allowing all those other things to get in the way. It doesn't matter what other people say or what society says, people around them say. They're accepting this and trusting themselves. They're trusting they're listening to what their soul wants. They're aligning with what their soul wants. So the relationship message is, are you ready, guys? There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and your soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. How amazing is that? That's exactly it. You can't describe this love. You can't describe how much this person means to you, and the divine masculines know this. How amazing. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemy process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Oh my goodness. That just makes me want to cry. That is such a good description, isn't it? Explaining. It's so amazing. That's just bliss, isn't it? The Divine Masculines are realising this, and because they're realising this, they're trusting their heart. They're trusting their heart to lead them the way. They're trusting themselves. This is when the magic is going to happen, because they realise that you're a big part of their life, and you're meant to be together, and you're meant to grow together. You're meant to grow individually together, if that makes sense. That you're just so much, both of you are supposed to be together and have this amazing love. So, how amazing that, guys? I'm in my own little world there. You can't get any better than that, can you? I'm going to go for, next I'm going to go for Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael I call upon a lot and is with me, because he has the sword that cuts the fear and the doubt away from me, and he stands and protects me with his sword. So I really do enjoy these cards, and so I'm interested to see how the Archangel Michael is helping the Divine Masculines this week. Let's see. What else is the Divine Masculine going to be experiencing of this week of February the 8th to the 12th, 2021? Let's see. I'm a bit quiet today, guys. A favourable outcome. I cannot believe it, guys. There's a favourable outcome because they have this deep knowing. They've released their past. They're using this time to meditate and contemplate and prepare. And they have this freedom, and they have this relationship harmony within themselves, which is causing this relationship harmony with you and other people around them. Sorry, I didn't read it. I'm getting too excited. Thank you for this beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Yeah, they're trusting and having faith because they have this deep knowing. They know that this is a favourable outcome. They know that the outcome is going to be beautiful, even if they can't see it, even if they haven't had somebody say to them that this is what's going to happen, blah blah blah. They're trusting themselves, and they're going with the flow, and they're allowing this love to happen. And they're trusting God. They're trusting in miracles of how they want this situation. They're manifesting how they want it to be, because they know that they are this powerful creator. So I'm getting more hyper now, guys, if you noticed. Okay, so it's a favourable outcome, and it's page 32, which is 3 and 2 is 5, which is movement and change. Okay. A situation that you're concerned about has already resolved itself with fairness and justice, and you and others involved will be pleased with the outcome. You may not see the solution at this moment, but trust that it's already in place. You're guided to give your worries or anger to Archangel Michael, for there's no need to burden yourself. The more that you can let go and allow God to be in charge, the faster your favourable outcome will manifest. Yes. How amazing, guys. This is a favourable outcome. Everything's going to work out for everybody involved, and your Divine Masculine might be concerned about how this situation will be affecting other people around him or your situation. You know, there could be other people involved and stuff, and everybody involved is this a favourable outcome. It's going to work out for everybody involved, and this is, you know, God, This is a divine relationship that God has put in place, and everyone is going to benefit from this situation, this relationship. Everything, nothing can go wrong, because it's part of God's plan, and they're trusting this now. They're allowing themselves to receive this love. They're awakened to this love now. They're not holding back anymore, and they're not feeling stuck anymore. They're feeling good. They're allowing this to happen. They know their worth. That's why all of the dreams and desires that they've been wanting, they know that this can happen, because they realise how amazing they are, how beautiful they are. There just aren't no words, are there? So, how amazing. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is helping your Divine Masculine as well, to reassure your Divine Masculine that there is a favourable outcome and there's nothing to worry about, and everyone involved everything's taken care of. So, I'm going to use the daily guidance next to see what else is going to come out. I mean, everything's just beautiful, isn't it? Everything's just, there is no word. I keep saying beautiful because I don't know what other word to use. Magical, awesome, I don't know. All of the words that are beautiful. That's there's just no words. What else do we need to know this week? The Divine Masculine's energy, what are they going to be experiencing? How are they going to be feeling during this week of February the 8th to the 12th, 2021? I'm very happy with this reading, because as I said at the beginning, I was very anxious and nervous because I didn't know what was going to come out, because I'm feeling a bit weird this week. Well, we're only at the beginning of the week, but I have been experiencing this intense energy of nothing to do with my Divine Masculine, to do with how I feel about myself, which is obviously affects my Divine Masculine because we're one soul, but it's been very intense. So I'm really pleased with this reading. Cupid, oh, how amazing. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. He's feeling the love, guys. He's allowing himself to feel this way. He's feeling romance. And the romance angels helping your Divine Masculines. He's allowing himself, he's allowing himself to feel this. He's allowing himself to hold this in his heart, think about romance. He's not pushing it away anymore. He's made this quite clear, how he's feeling, and since he's done that, he's noticed a difference. Everything in his life. Acceptance is an amazing thing when you accept a situation. But the romance angels, he's feeling this love. And what a beautiful card to come out for Valentine's week. So I'm going to read it. You cannot make this stuff up, can you? Everything just flows. And the page is 29, which is 2 and 9 is 11, which is the twin flame number. So I feel really insecure about what I'm saying at the moment. I just don't know. I just feel nervous, guys, for some reason today, so I hope you're understanding what I'm saying and I'm not messing it up. This card comes to you because the angels see your desires for romance. Instead of fixing the externals in your life, they assist you with internally. The angels say the romance springs from falling in love with your life itself. When you let the angels awaken this love within you, you naturally attract and experience more romantic love in your relationships. He's feeling very romantic. He's allowing himself to feel romantic. He's desiring this romance with you this week because of this deep knowing. He's feeling confident about the outcome. He's released the past. He's got a relationship, feeling love towards himself, freedom. being peaceful, meditating, contemplating. He's desiring you and romance. He's wanting the next level now. He's wanting the next level. He wants to show his love, his pure unconditional love for you. So this is stuff that blows you away, guys. Can you believe this? Can you believe it? What a beautiful reading. Okay, what else? I'm going to use the Soul's Journey next. This is a big reading, but it's a weekly one, so, and obviously these cards need to come out. This is a dream, isn't it? What else is Divine Masculine going to be experiencing this week? February the 8th to the 12th, 2021. My cards won't go in. They're having a turn. Let's have a look. Health. I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So they realise how important it is, you know, for them to release the past and the toxicity, the negativity that's not serving them anymore. This obviously affects your health and your well-being, and they realise how important this is, and you know, they're listening to what their soul wants. They're listening and they're honouring their physical body, and internally as well, what their body wants, what it needs. They're listening to themselves, they're listening to their soul. So this is going to bring good health to them, and because it's green as well. I love, my favourite colour is green, and it's about the heart chakra green. And because of this love that's exploding from them, how they're feeling, is going to create so much more good health for them. So your Divine Masculine could have experienced bad health before because of how they're feeling about themselves, about the situation, all the burdens that they've been experiencing. This is going to create good health because they're listening to what their soul wants. When you listen to what your soul wants, when you listen to, you know, listen to your intuition, or what you're trying to say, you know, the right decisions, what your body wants, physical body, you know, when you're listening to that, that's when you experience this good health, and there is going to be good health. There's going to be a good outcome, you know, it's a favourable outcome. So because they're listening to their soul, they're honouring themselves, they're honouring their physical body, they're changing things, they're looking after themselves because they're feeling good about themselves, they're loving themselves and listening to their soul. Basically, they're aligning with their soul, and they know how important it is to look after the physical body. So that's beautiful as well. What else? I'm going to get the last ones, and then I'm going to go on to obviously the communication that we love. I'm going to use the Divine Masculine Messages a lot from Liz Harris, Guided by Angels, but I'm going to use this one, what your soul wants you to know first, the Oracle cards. Okay, what else do we need to know for the Divine Masculines this week? February the 8th to 12th, 2021. I'm very excited as well because it's snowing in the UK today, and that creates so much peace, doesn't it? When it snows, there's something about it, isn't it, that makes everything so peaceful and very still. So I'm excited about the snow. Right, what else do we need to know? About the Divine Masculine. Focus, yeah. They're focusing. They're getting this right, guys. They know how important it is to focus. They're not allowing things to get in their way anymore. They're focused. Let's read what the book says. The card meaning is what you focus on is what you create. So put your attention on the thoughts that are beautiful, worthwhile and loving. It's time to focus on your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. Yeah, they're focusing. They know that when they focus on beautiful, worthwhile thoughts and loving thoughts and changing their perception, this is when they manifest all their dreams and all the miracles come flowing to them. So they have to focus, and because of their releasing this past, things are just flowing so much better. They know how important this focus is. Your soul wants you to know what you see around you is the result of what you focus on. When you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your internal energy and focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a mirage of different directions dilutes your strength. Devote your attention to your career, your relationship, a hobby or something you're passionate about. Diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to occur. There you go. Because they're focusing on things that they want in their life, their dreams and desires, they're seeing the difference, they're aligning with it, everything they're wanting. They're focused on the positive of this situation, the positive. They know that this creates more positivity by focusing on that and aligning with the energy of being, positive. If you're just thinking about everything that's going on in your life, as you know, that's what you attract back to you. They're putting law of attraction into action. They're not, they're really focusing, they're doing their work, and they're feeling good. So they know how important it is. And after this particular card, I've turned the page and it says freedom. So how amazing is that? They have this freedom now. They're not allowing this stuff to affect them anymore. The nastiness, the thoughts that have kept them stuck, that's held them back. They're experiencing this love. They're not afraid of love anymore. It's such an amazing feeling when you feel this love. And this is what they're experiencing now in their life, which is so new because they're allowing it to happen. How amazing. They're very focused. They're focused on this relationship. They're focused on other things, their career, they're making things happen because they're focusing it and giving the right energy. They're in the right energy as well because they're looking at things differently. They're looking at things through the eyes of love and of how things are now. They're realising that things have changed. They've changed, you've changed. Let's see, sorry, I'm in my own little world now again. Let's see what the Divine Masculines would love to communicate to you this week of February the 8th to the 12th, 2021. What is the communication? What do we need to know about the Divine Masculines? Not that we need to know, sorry, what is the communication? What is the communication? What would they love to say to you? I'm learning who I am. Yes, they're learning who they are. They're learning that they're lovable and that they're loving themselves. They're learning and accepting who they are and how they feel. I love you. They love you. They want you to know that they love you. You make me very happy. That's beautiful messages, isn't it? That you make them very happy, that they want you to know that they love you and they're learning who they are. I'm learning who I am. So, and the bottom of the deck is, I want to hold you in my arms, and at the top I'm thinking about you. Yeah, they are thinking about you, guys. Of course they're thinking about you. They're so focused. They're just in this beautiful energy. They really are doing their work. They really are amazing. the effort and the work that they're putting in. So I hope you feel the same way as me, and you're not angry because you can't see anything in the 3D, or you haven't heard anything, or you should be able to feel that difference within you, with this shift within you, how you're feeling, and about this deep knowing as well, where you know that something's happening. So trust yourself. Right, so my pots of the energy is that, yeah, they're ready to take this leap. Beautiful. How's this going to come out? Marriage. They realise this is a spiritual marriage. Just put this into your situation, how it resonates to you. But your divine masculine realises that this is a deep soul relationship. It's a spiritual marriage. And some of your divine masculines could be thinking about marriage. They want to marry you. Just put it into your situation, like I said, but that's beautiful. It's about taking it to the next level, isn't it? It doesn't have to be in the way of what we know things to be in the 3D. But they're wanting this next level of commitment with you. They want to come, they want this relationship with you, and they're going to take this leap. And some of your divine masculines might want to marry you. But it's about this spiritual marriage. They understand that you're meant to be together, and they have this bond with you, because you're one soul. And you could be already married. Let's see what my communication says. My little pots. Let's see. You make me feel so alive. Yes. That is how you feel when you're with your twin. You feel so alive, and they want you to know that today. You make them feel so alive. You make them very happy as well. Believe in me. They want you to believe in them. So keep believing, guys. Keep believing in your divine masculine. They've got this. They're doing their work. They have this understanding. They're using this time to do their work. They're learning who they are. They're having a relationship with themselves. They're contemplating, preparing. They're releasing the past. They have this deep knowing. They know that it's a favourable outcome. They have this desire for romance, to be romantic with you. They're looking after themselves better. This love that they're feeling and this understanding is going to be creating so much health for them, and they're focused. They are so focused. So believe. They want you to believe in them. So you need to be in that energy of believing in them, because when they can feel that energy that you believe in, that was going to help your divine masculine so much. So if you're doubting this relationship, or you're doubting your divine masculine, you need to really change that and go within and ask yourself, this is about you believing in yourself as well. If you're not believing in yourself, that isn't going to help your divine masculine, because you're one soul. You need to trust and believe and have this faith. You need to connect to higher power and know you're always safe and you're protected, and with this relationship you will come back together when it's the right time. It's all divine timing. So keep believing your divine masculine. It's so important. Know that he can do this. Know that this is happening, and allow him to have this space to do what he's got to do. And use this time for yourself as well. The more that you can focus on yourself, the more you can love yourself, do the things that you love, feel this energy of everything's going to be okay. Have this deep knowing, like the divine masculines, that everything is going to work out, that when it's supposed to happen, not when you control it to happen. happen, when you think that it's going to have to be together, when you let go and you allow God, the universe, to bring you back together, when you can do that. So you need to believe in your divine masculine, take away the doubt and the fear, get Archangel Michael to help you to cut that away. Just believe in your divine masculine and don't look at your divine masculine in the way that maybe in the past. See your divine masculine as your divine masculine, how you see him, how you know him to be, you know, that deep knowing of you know who he really is, not the distorted and the illusions and things that you've experienced before. See him as he is now and believe in him, because he is your divine masculine and he's capable, because these cards are showing that he's doing his work. And you know within yourself anyway, you don't need me to tell you, you know within yourself, if you sit quietly and go within, you know that your divine masculine, this is happening. You know this is happening. So I hope you enjoyed this weekly reading. I'm going to do a card for you now, guys. I'm going to use one of these cards. I love these. The reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, what you need to know to help you to stay focused this week if you're feeling anxious or experience this really intense disgusting energy, as I call it. What you need to know, what God wants you to know to help you believe in your divine masculine, to help you have the strength to carry on this spiritual journey. Stay focused. Let's see, what is the message today for the person that's watching for this week of February the 8th to the 12th, 2021? What is the message? Abundance, yay! And there's a beautiful rainbow and the pot of treasure. Let's see. Your prayers about money have been heard and are being answered. It's now time to focus on what you want to attract into your life. Allow yourself to let go of any worry you may currently feel. Abundance is always available to you. You just require a little adjusting to allow the abundance to flow to you now. And the action to take is focus on everything you are grateful for in your life right now. Take as much time as necessary. Really feel it in your heart. Then turn your thoughts towards money you would like to receive in your life now. How much do you really require? What will it feel like? How will you feel once you've received it? Visualization is the key here. Really imagine and play it out like a mini movie in your mind. And the affirmation is, I am abundant in all areas of my life and now is always. So this week it's about abundance, about you receiving abundance of money. Which is really funny because I watched Liz's video, so she said about I think it's dream the impossible or believe in the impossible, yeah, which impossible means, if you break the word up, I'm possible. So if there's something that you're worried about to do with money or any area of your life, you change your perception of it, change your mentality. Not, don't have lack as your mentality. Look at things abundantly. When you're looking at things in a different way, you create that and you'll attract that into your life. So if you're worried about money, change your thoughts on it. Feel differently about it, visualize it, feel it, what you would like to have it, and that's when you will receive. So this week could be quite, you could be receiving. And this is a Valentine's week, so this could be you're receiving. It might not be to do with money, it might be something else. Maybe it's to do with your divine masculine, where you're receiving something. If you're thinking, oh well, nothing's going to happen to me on Valentine's Day with my divine masculine, change that thought. And Valentine's Day is just a day, isn't it? It's just a day, it's just a label. So it doesn't matter really about Valentine's Day, because every day should be like Valentine's Day, should be full of love, and you have this feeling, you know, how you feel about your divine masculine. So, but, you know, just put it into your situation and what this means to you. If there's some lump of money that you're thinking about that you want to manifest, or this is to do with your divine masculine that you want, you know, there's something happening that's really good this week if you change the way you see it. If you change your mentality to abundance, not lack, because we're so programmed all the time to believe, you know, we're in the energy of lack, and that's what we attract. So really work hard and stay focused on feeling this abundance, what it's going to feel like for your divine masculine to speak his truth, receive a gift from your divine masculine, and winning the lottery, receiving money that you've been wanting. Feel what that'll be like. Feel that, and that's when it will happen. But it's not, when I say you have to believe, or you have to really believe. It's not just saying, oh well, I believe. It's really believing, really knowing that it's going to happen. There's no point you just saying, oh yeah, I believe. You know, that's not good enough. You have to feel it. You have to feel that energy to align with your dreams and desires. You really have to show that you have this trust. You have this trust that you believe that is going to happen. Otherwise you won't see the change. But something's going to happen this week that's going to show you this abundance. Because there's this abundance of everything. There's abundance of love, abundance of money. It's all available to us. It's just about how we feel about it and what we're programmed to believe. So this is going to be a good week for you guys. I'm really pleased about this. I'm really excited, and I'm really excited about what's going to happen this week. I'll be doing lots of different readings as well this week. I'll be doing a Valentine's one, of course. And I'm going to do one because it's the new moon, and it's going to be on the 11th as well, the new moon. So that's really important. And then I'll do some daily ones as well. So it's going to be a busy week for readings, but I'm excited about doing them. I hope you're pleased with this reading. You understand the message I'm trying to get across for this week for Divine Masculine's energy. It's all positive, and I hope you're in a good place and that you are believing in your Divine Masculine. So thank you so much for joining me today, this weekly reading. As I said, if you'd like a private reading for a clearer message for your unique personal twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe if you feel connected to me, and like this video and share this video because it really helps my channel grow. I do have PayPal as well, so if you feel like you'd like to donate and support my channel, I'd be so very grateful and very excited. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So thank you so much for all your love and support and the donations that I receive. It really does mean so much to me, and I do think about you guys. I know what you're going through. I'm experiencing the same things as you. So this is why I've done this channel, because I know what you're feeling, and I want to be close to people that are feeling and experiencing the same or similar things to me. It's about sharing the love and helping each other and loving each other, and just the support, just knowing that you're not going crazy. So thank you guys. I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you, and I love you all very, very much. Stay focused, keep believing and trusting. You've got this. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?